Welcome to VA 811 e-learning on how to process an emergency ticket. Today you will learn the purpose for an emergency ticket, when to submit an emergency ticket, and how to enter an emergency ticket. The conditions that warrant an emergency ticket are outlined in the Rules for the Enforcement of the Underground Utility Damage Prevention Act. The Act or the law defines an emergency as a sudden or unexpected occurrence involving imminent danger, demanding immediate action to prevent or mitigate loss of or damage to life, health, property, or essential public services. An emergency ticket is processed in the same manner as a normal ticket with a few additional steps specific to an emergency situation. To process an emergency ticket, select the emergency command. A message box displays as a reminder that an emergency ticket can be processed only when emergency conditions exist. If no is selected, an additional message box displays with the legal definition of an emergency. After reading the definition, the user must then decide if the type of work being done falls within that definition. If the type of work being done does not fall within the definition of an emergency, select No. The ticket entry screen will then display the list of commands to choose from. Select the normal command to complete the ticket. If the type of work being done does fall within the legal definition of an emergency, select Yes. A message box displays, giving the user the option to make one of three choices. Select the command that best describes the results needed for this ticket. The field contact must be someone who can be reached by phone for the next 3 hours. If you are the field contact, leave the field contact fields blank. Complete the fields found in the location information section of the ticket entry screen. Select Yes or No to the boring and blasting questions. The white paint field is automatically pre-filled with No. Use the cursor to change the No to Yes if the area has been pre-marked with white paint. When the cursor enters the excavation area field, a message box is automatically activated. If the crew is on site at the time you enter the ticket, select Yes and a text automatically populates in the excavation area field. If No is selected, a different text automatically populates. Complete the statement by indicating the time and date the crew will be on site. Keep in mind that the crew should be on site within the 3 hours allowed by law for the utility operator or contract locator to respond to the emergency ticket. Once you have entered the description of proposed excavation and drawn the notification polygon on the map, select the Get Members command. Selecting the Submit command will automatically display the final message box. If you need to make changes, select No. This allows you to return to the ticket entry screen and make edits to the ticket. Selecting Yes will generate the ticket number. Select OK to release the ticket. An emergency ticket is transmitted to the member utility or contract locator within 5 minutes of the time the ticket is submitted. If applicable, the utility member or contract locator will mark the approximate location of the underground lines within 3 hours from the time the ticket is transmitted. The utility member or contract locator may enter a response code on the positive response system if their utility lines are not in conflict with the description of excavation. The emergency ticket remains valid until the emergency conditions cease to exist. If additional work needs to be completed in the same area where the emergency occurred, process a normal ticket and wait the time allowed by law before beginning additional excavation. If you need help, please call 811 and a damage prevention specialist will be happy to help you. Thank you for taking the time to review VA 811's e-learning on how to process an emergency ticket. For everyone's safety, please dig with care.